six-figure earner, six-figure earner, worked his way through from, like I said, doing personal credit to business credit, knows how to leverage the system, guys. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for you because he has a gems, a lot of information, but let's just say this. Daryl has helped me personally and helped thousands of other business owners leveled up in the business game. And I'm telling you, the information tonight is just superb. So take your pen and pads out. Get ready to take some notes because this, like I said, it's going to be life-changing. It's going to change your business. So none other than Mr. Daryl Callum. Please, Daryl, take it over, share this knowledge, and let us all know what you got going on.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely got to give it back to Miss Sherry Ann Francis, the 850 credit queen herself. That's my sister, love her to death. She's such a phenomenal lady. She said some great things about me, guys, but you know, she's a GOAT in her own right. You know, I just really commend her on just her boss lady mentality. And, you know, she got the right mindset, the right execution. And, you know, we've been able to make history with each other. And I'm super excited on tonight and what we're about to do in the future as well. So I want you guys to put some rocket ships in the chat if you're ready to lift off and take your life, take your business to the next level. So I also want to give it up to you guys just for showing up tonight. You know, you could be doing a lot of other things. You could be watching reality TV, you could be watching sports, but you guys decided to show up for your financial future. So I won't disappoint you. Just to be transparent, guys, I will be making an offer at the end of this call, but my goal tonight is to give you guys more free value that's more than the offer that I'm going to make. So definitely get your pen, get your pad ready. And I'm super excited to share this information off and with you guys. So let's get off into like, who exactly is this training for? I know you guys probably jumping off into it like, hey, who is this for? Is this for me? Am I ready? If I'm not ready? Okay, so this training is going to be for you if you're a new business owner. Maybe you haven't even started a business yet. You may have a business idea. You're looking for startup capital, right? Typically, you know, a lot of people, they use their networks money in order to fund their new business. Maybe you don't have friends or family that's going to give you the 50 to 100,000 to, you know, launch your business. You have a good idea, but you don't have the startup capital. This training is going to be for you. All right. Maybe you need to learn how to structure your credit profile. You know, personal credit is going to be the foundation to building business credit. You want to learn how to build business credit. Okay. Business credit can literally change your life. You know, I'm going to show you how to acquire maximum funding for your business on tonight, and also some passive cash flow investments. All right. So we know that you want to invest in your own business, but we also want to have multiple streams of income. You want to make every dollar you get, your goal is to put that dollar to work, whether it's your own business, someone else's business, whether it's an investment, stocks, real estate, or what have you. We're going to discuss all of these things on tonight. All right. I won't take you guys long, but just to jump right off into this, so we're not strangers, I just want to make sure you guys are aware of exactly who I am. Okay, so my name is Daryl Callum. You know, first and foremost, I'm a father first. Everything I do is for my daughters. You know, I really believe in building generational wealth. You know, I'm a family man. Everything I do is just to try to uplift my family to the next level. I come from a small community, you know, that lack education, a lot of financial illiteracy. So a lot of things that I do is, you know, for my daughters, for my family, for my community. And, you know, I've been able to transform thousands of lives across the country with the information that I've been able to learn. And just, you know, I really feel like helping others it brings more gratification than helping yourself. Okay. So I'm super big on, you know, each one teach one. And, you know, it's just all about building generational wealth for not only my children, but my children's children, you know, and I've been able to become a pillar in the financial industry and a business expert. And, you know, I'm super excited to show you guys some of the tricks and tools that what I've learned throughout my experience. Okay. So let's talk about you guys. I want to see exactly who am I speaking to on this call on tonight. Okay. So let's say, let's just imagine, right? What would life look like for you if you were able to quit your 9 to 5 and work full time on your dream? Type of 1 in the chat if that's you. You know, some of us, we know that we're destined for much more than just clocking in, clocking out, being told what we have to do and having restrictions on our life. You know, that's my tribe. Those are the people that I'm speaking to. People who really want more out of life and really want to feel like it's greatness inside of them. this is for you. You may want to spend more time with your family. Many times we work so hard, and before we know it, we're old and we've missed out on a lot of memories and experiences with the people that we're doing it for in the first place. So when you have a thriving business, you're able to buy your free time back and buy your freedom back, in a sense. Okay. You may be the type of person that want to give back to your community. You want to do what you want when you want to do it. You may want to be a generational wealth builder as well, and give your children the life they deserve. I'm really big on that. My kids, they didn't ask to be here. I put them here. So it's my responsibility to put them in the best possible position to thrive. Okay. So how many of you guys can relate to one of these? Okay. If you see something on the list that you can relate to, type a 2 in the chat. All right. If you need startup funding for a new business, type a 2 in the chat. Okay. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you have a business and you're just tired of funding your business out of pocket. Type a 2 in the chat for that. Maybe you had a business and you actually went to try to go get funding and you got denied. Many times we just don't know what we don't know. Type a 2 in the chat if you're getting denied. Maybe you need a new, bigger business, bigger building for your business. Okay. Maybe you need to, scale to a bigger business. You got inventory, you can make sales or what have you. You just need a bigger business to scale, or you lack a marketing budget. Guys, if you can have the best product in the world, if you don't have eyeballs on it, you're not going to make any money off of that product. So you have to get the word out, right? You got to pay for ads and different things of that nature. That takes money to actually scale and get the word out on your business. And also you possibly can't afford inventory or equipment. How many truckers do we have on the call tonight? Maybe you need to purchase a new truck for your trucking business. Guys, that's equipment. That could be anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 for a truck and a trailer, right? It's rough just coming up with that cash. So, you want to leverage credit so you can scale yourself. This is a good problem to have. The last one, which it says not enough funds for unexpected growth. That's a good problem, but it's still a problem. So you need access to capital for that unexpected growth to sustain your business. So let's talk about the life that you truly desire before we get off into the information in the particular. Let's see if this is anything you guys can relate to what I'm about to speak on. Is this what you truly want? Because I feel like this is what I identify with. And I feel like, I'm big on tribe. The people who you surround yourself with, that's who you become. So here, our platform is all about creating the right type of environment. So our type of people, they want to build generational wealth and start a legacy. They want to start a legacy for future generations. They want to create opportunities to help other people. It's not just about them. These are maybe selfless people that want to help others. They may want a business that runs on automation. If you have to do everything in your business, you don't have a business, guys. You have a job. So you want to try to get your business to the point where it runs on automation. You want to travel more and worry less. Imagine what that would be like, just traveling wherever you want to go in the world without any stress of income or anything of that nature, because your business is fully functional without you. That's what freedom looks like. Imagine being debt free. Imagine having a thriving business and all of your student loans are paid off. Imagine your mortgage being paid off. Imagine your car being paid off, right? It's going to take money to make money, guys. And some of us don't want to wait till we're 60, 70 years old to retire with little to no pension. Some of us want to retire in our 40s, our 30s, right? We want to live our best life as soon as possible. If you can relate to anything on this list, guys, I'm speaking to you, okay? But it is some things, some hard truths that you got to be aware of. I know we all want, 100,000, 250,000, $1 million. We're going to be great entrepreneurs and we have great big ambitions and goals that we want to accomplish. I want to break down a few things for you guys. And these are just some hard truths for you. Okay. When it comes down to actually getting funding for your business, guys, I know it's so many people giving out like different information on the internet. Like you can open up an LLC, your credit score is 400 and you're able to go get $50,000 in funding. That's simply not true. Okay. Guys, you can't get approved for business funding with bad personal credit. Don't let that scare you away. But this is just the facts of what it is, okay? A lack of capital is going to put your business at high risk of failing. You don't want to start a new business like struggling to scrap up funds and you're trying to work hard to generate revenue through sales. No, you want to have leverage. Okay. Life is about leverage. If you want your business to be sustainable and have a high success rate, you're going to need the capital in order to really put yourself in a comfortable position to grow. Okay. Making mistakes while building your business credit on your own, that can be extremely damaging. Okay. I'm going to jump off into that a little bit later on these slides, but just understand that when you're making bad moves, when you're trying to build up your business credit initially, it can take a while to correct those mistakes. So you want to do it right the first time. Okay. And also not having the right funding strategy, guys, that can set you back months to even years. So you really got to have the right strategy in place when you're actually going after funding. And I'll speak more in particular about that. But, don't worry, I'm going to show you guys, okay, exactly how to go about getting great results, just like I've helped, literally thousands of people across the country, Sharina being one of them. This lady came to me. She didn't even have a business, okay? She wanted to open up a boutique shop. Great. She was ambitious. Her credit score was only a 580, guys. Long story short, within 5 months, we was able to get her $50,000 in capital, to help grow her business, and she went through the process seamlessly. And she just really appreciated the top tier customer support that she received. If you can see here, we was actually able to get multiple lines of credit for her, this $30,000 line of credit being one of them. Another person I've helped was, Miss Claudia. Now, she was the person who, she already had a good personal credit score, to be honest with you. Her business was actually already cash flowing. She just was stuck. She didn't really know how to go to the next level. If type one in the chat, if that's you, you're just looking to go to the next level. You got a decent credit score, your business generating some type of income. You're just like, how do I go to, multiple 6 figures? How do I go to 7 figures? All right, guys, she was able to obtain 100 grand in just 90 days. Okay, from leveraging our information and our coaching, which we provided for, and she was astonished. She just didn't realize, what you don't know, you just don't know. And she was, from the advanced knowledge that we gave her and our coaches or whatever. And she was just astonished from the dynamic results. She was able to scale her business to a new level. So super exciting, seeing her growth as well. My God, Derek, this was, pretty phenomenal. This is one of my most proudest moments. He came to me, he had a decent business or what have you. He just wanted to really grow. He wanted to scale at this point. He's like, hey, I'm all in. I have a solid foundation. I got a good product. People like my product. I'm in a good, comfortable position. I'm trying to go to 7 figures. Okay. Came to me, guys. We was able to get him, 6 figures in funding, and he scaled his business to $500,000 in 6 months. All right. And he really liked the fact that our program just eliminated the guesswork, because initially he was just trying to figure all this stuff out on his own. And, it can be pretty difficult. All right. So forget everything that you guys learned about business credit. Let's show you guys the right way on how to fund your dreams on tonight. All right. So get your pen and pad ready. I'm about to drop some bombs on you guys. You got to understand the obstacles that's stopping you from getting the funding that you want for your business. You want 20,000. It don't matter if you want 5,000. You want 5,000 to 5 million, right? These are going to be some obstacles that's stopping you. But before I jump off into those obstacles, I want to, just emphasize on how important it is that, guys, an LLC in business credit can literally change your life. Type a 1 in the chat if you have a job. If you still work a 9 to 5, I need to see if anyone has a job. Okay. Got some people still who have a job. I'm pretty sure you guys work very, very hard. Either, probably both. You work hard at your job and you work hard on your business as well. Let me tell you guys something real quick. See, many times what happens is we end up working very, very, very hard to earn income. And you look up, a year went by, 5 years went by, 10 years went by, and you kept working hard to earn income, right? But you never really get ahead. And you look to earn that income to save income, right? Guys, imagine if you work very hard to build your business credit and you could get access to $100,000. You can get access to $250,000. How different would your life look? So rather than working hard to try to get a little piece of money, work very, very hard to build business credit, and that can literally change your life. What would your life look like? Would you keep working that hard for a little piece of money? Or would you be able to leverage that credit to make power moves, right? You could be able to make more investments. You see, that's what you want to do. And you don't want to save your money either, because guys, inflation is real. You know, the dollar has depreciated close to 15% a year, per year over the last couple of years. So that means that if you put $100 in a banking account, right, it lost $15. And that's what it's doing. So our goal is to get money or leverage credit to put our money in something that's going to beat inflation, that's going to outgrow inflation. So that's why this information is so powerful. That's why a LLC and business credit can literally change your life. All right. So let's jump off into this. Just want to speak on this briefly, guys. Personal credit is the foundation, okay, to business funding. Personal credit is going to be the foundation to business credit, okay? Here is why personal credit affects your ability to get approved for funding, okay? Personal credit is going to affect your personal limits of your credit cards, okay? Your personal limit of your credit cards determines the limits of your business credit cards. If you're looking to get business funding, guys, it's two things that it comes down to: credit cards and loans. Okay, credit cards are easier to get than loans. You can leverage credit card stacking programs and get, you know, 50 to 150,000 in funding. But if you have low limits on your personal credit because your personal credit isn't sufficient, then you're not going to get that much funding for your business. Make sense? You know, so you need good personal credit to establish good business credit. You're going to need to establish good business credit in order to get approved for business funding with no personal guarantee. Okay, it all starts off with personal credit. Most lenders, they're going to require you to have at least a 680 credit score to even approve you for funding. Okay, so take your personal credit serious. Just like I say, we're spending so much time and energy to work for $1. No, put time and energy to get your credit right, because this is what can literally change your life and change your whole situation. Okay, let me go over on how to maximize your personal credit easily. Don't be scared by this. A lot of people come to me like, hey, Daryl, I just started a new business. I got an LLC. I need $50,000 tomorrow. What's your credit score? Is it 450? Okay, are you interested in getting your credit right? I thought my LLC was different than my personal credit. Guys, don't be scared to fix your credit. Get this right, okay? It's very, very, very simple. I'm about to drop you guys some very good game on fixing your personal credit. First and foremost, this is what you want your credit profile to look like. Okay, you need to understand the factors that determine your score. It's not really necessarily about your score. You need to focus on the factors that determine your score. Okay, Credit Karma, people give Credit Karma slack. They like, that's not accurate. Well, Credit Karma just has your Vantage score. It's not a FICO 8 score. Most lenders leverage the FICO 8 and FICO 10 is coming. But you're not looking at Credit Karma for the score. You're looking at Credit Karma for the factors. So you can go to Credit Karma right now, click on your score, and these factors are going to pop up. You need to understand that 35% of your score is your payment history. That's why you can pay on time for years. You make one late payment, your score drops in drastically, okay? 30% of your score is the utilization of your credit cards. You want to keep those under 30% is good. In between 2 to 10% is excellent, okay? You don't want any derogatory marks. You want your credit age at least 5 years. You want at least 10 total accounts. You want to keep your inquiries under 4. These are all things that lenders are going to look at. Now, if your credit profile doesn't look like this, let me tell you what you need to do. Okay. Credit is really simple. Mainly it comes down to removing negative items, building with positive items. This is how you remove any negative item from your credit report. It's very, very simple, guys. Whether it's a late payment, whether it's a derogatory mark, collection, close account, eviction, hard inquiry, or whatever it may be, understand that TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, they're not the government. They're just for-profit organizations that get paid to report your information. Now, they used to do illegal things with people information, so Congress passed a law. You can look it up. It's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay? Within that law is different sections, the 609, 611, 613 sections that created loopholes that you can leverage to basically challenge anything from your credit report and get it removed. So you do a detailed analysis, you process the dispute letters. You can go on my website as well. if you want free dispute letters, guys. It's real simple. You want to make sure you update your personal information, because a lot of times your old information is tied to old debt. You want to freeze your the secondary bureaus. Okay, so SageStream, LexisNexis, CoreLogic, Innovis. You want to freeze those secondary bureaus because that's how they basically verify your debt. So when you're going through the dispute process, update your personal information, remove all those old addresses, phone numbers, misspelled versions of your names, your jobs, all of that, right? Freeze the secondary bureaus, and then you want to challenge it with the dispute letters, 609, 611, 613 letters, all right? Make sure you keep a copy of the results that they're going to send back to you, okay? Now, in most cases, after 3 rounds of dispute letters, the items are removing. If not, guess what you want to do? Write this down. You want to file a complaint with the CFBP. The CFBP, that's a government agency that governs underneath the credit reporting agencies. Okay, so they got to prove with 100% certainty that that's your debt. In most cases, guys, 99.9% of the times, they don't have it. They don't have the old paperwork and your signatures, different things of that nature. So you go show CFBP like, hey, this isn't my account. By law, per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, that item has to be removed, okay? Second thing, okay, is building with positive accounts, all right? So remove negatives by leveraging the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Now you want to build with positives. You build with positives from primary and authorized user trade lines. What's the difference? Primary trade lines are basically accounts that are in your name. Okay, you go off and get a credit card, you apply for it, it's on your credit report, that's a primary account. Primary accounts are going to hold more weight than authorized user accounts. What's the authorized user account? You guys hear people talk about trade lines all the time. That's basically where someone is putting you on their credit card. So now you get their utilization, you get their credit age to help maximize your score. So let's say that your credit utilization is close to being maxed out. It's a strategy that you can leverage with utilizing the right trade lines to help get your utilization down. Or let's say your credit age is under 5 years. You want to get an age trade line to help boost your history up. Okay, we have strategies to help you guys do that as well. And from there, you just want to manage your credit card utilization. Keep the utilization under 30%, preferably in between 2 to 10%. That's going to help you maximize it. And these are just some of the results. This young lady came to me with like a 400 score, guys. We got everything wiped off in 35 days. Everyone doesn't see those type of results. I like to under promise, over deliver. Put a couple of trade lines on there. Credit score went over 700, and now she's ready to start getting ready for funding. So like really put in the time and energy to put yourself in position to change your financial future. Okay, because thing about it is, guys, there's only one thing that makes a dream impossible, and that's the fear of failure. Like, be honest with you, anybody successful that you may look up to, a lot of cases we're obsessed with media and celebrities and athletes and entertainers. We're so busy focused on their life and their accomplishments. But guys, the only thing that's stopping us from becoming our greatest self is our fear of really going out there, putting forth the right type of action. So I really just encourage you guys to act tonight and just really become your best self and put forth the right execution to change your life. Okay. Obstacle number 2 that's stopping you from getting the funding that you desire. Just truth be told, you're not a business credit expert. A lot of people like, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to try to do this and do that. They're trying to wing it in a sense, right? But understand that good business credit is a must if you want to get approved for, maximum funding. Okay. So here's a few things that you guys need to be mindful of. Guys, not meeting lender compliance, that's going to automatically deny you from funding. They're not going to even look at your application. Okay. Over 90% of small businesses, they don't meet lender compliance. They're not even looking at the extracurriculars in the application because you automatically don't meet lender compliance. What's lender compliance? Well, do you have a business address, or are you using your home address? Do you have a business email? Do you have a business phone number? Okay, guys, if you want, it's 20 lender compliance checklist items that have to be met to get approved for funding. You can go to my website, go to darylcallum.com, click get funding for your business. You know, I have them on there for free. Okay. We have the lender compliance checklist for you. 2 is understand that you need at least a 75 or above in a business credit score. This isn't a personal credit score. In a business credit score, you need at least a 75 or above to be approved for corporate-only financing. A lot of you guys are looking to build your way up to getting approved for funding completely in your business name. You need at least a 75, all right? Understand what comparable credit means. This is going to be pivotal in the business funding stage, okay, guys? Comparable credit. Write that down in your notes and circle it. Comparable credit. This is how the banks look at you, okay? If you want to borrow $50,000, well, has your business ever had a $50,000 loan before? And if so, how did you pay on it? That is comparable credit. Once your business has a reporting comparable credit trade line, other lenders will notice and start extending similar amounts. Banks lend to similar what other banks are lending. I'm going to show you guys a hack on how to, get your comparable credit up to par in a moment. All right. So also understand that when applying for a business loan, lease, or credit card, many lenders, guys, they're checking your business credit to determine the risk of default. If the risk analysis, that can lead to either approval or decline off the rip because you haven't established any type of business credit. So definitely be mindful of these things. So this is going to be the business credit building checklist that you want to have in place to maximize, getting approved for funding. All right. So first and foremost, we want to make sure everything is in lender compliance. All right. We want to establish your business credibility, the address, email, website, phone number, all that good stuff. From there, we want to start forming your business credit. We want to make sure you have an actual reporting business to the reporting agencies, to Credit Safe, okay, to Experian Business, Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet. We want to make sure you actually establish that and start building so you can start building starter business credit accounts with net 30s or what have you. You want to start monitoring that so you can start establishing larger business credit accounts so you can do some advanced building. And the last step in the business credit building process, guys, is getting approved for funding completely in your business name, separate than your personal social. It's a process to get to there. Understand that business credit works in tiers, 4 tiers. All right. Write this down. You got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Okay. Tier 1, that's just the starter business credit accounts, net 30s accounts or what have you. Tier 4, that's where you're able to get large amount of funding completely where the business stand on its own. That's basically what we call the business is bankable now. All right. Type of fire in the chat if you guys get any value on tonight. If you get any value, type of some fire in the chat. All right. So here you guys can see I'm actually a product of the product. I got multiple high limit credit cards. I've been able to get loans of tens of thousands of dollars and make investments in my business and other endeavors. I even got a car completely in my business name, guys. Everything that I do now, my business stands alone. I don't put anything in my personal name. The name of this game of building wealth, you want to get things to the point where you have it in your business because business, don't work out all the time. I would rather bankrupt a business rather than bankrupt my personal assets, so that's how you protect yourself in this game of building wealth. And what you do is, that's another class, but eventually you want to put your LLCs underneath a trust. Okay. And that's how you're going to protect yourself if anything damaging happens. But also understand that where I come from, guys, I struggled with bad credit up until my mid-20s. I was one of those people, whereas I came out of high school with a bad credit score. My mom put bills in my name and I didn't know anything about credit. My family told me cut up credit cards if they ever came through the mail, right? We just didn't know. That's what we call generational curses. And that's why it's so important to me to help other people break those curses and really start building generational wealth. I come from a family of workers. My mom, bless her heart, she's one of the hardest working people I know ever met in my life. But, deep down, I always had an entrepreneurial spirit and I just had to go out here and make the right connections and learn on my own. And, I've been blessed enough to be successful at what it is that I do. But I say all that to say that understand that this can happen for you guys as well. I started off with a 450 credit score within 4 months. 4 months, I went to 720. Met a lady named Victoria. You know, she had been in the credit business for 10 years and, you know, taught me a lot. And like really that changed my life around 7 years ago. So just really understand that, you know, when you leverage personal credit, business credit, guys, this can really put you in position to live a very, very good life. Okay. Obstacle number 3 that's stopping you from maximizing your funding potential is simply that you don't even have a funding strategy. Okay. You got to have funding takes precision. Okay, guys, it takes precision. You want to get fit. You're not just going to luck up and guess your way into 20,000, 50,000, $250,000. You're not going to guess your way there. No, you got to have a real strategy in order to maximize your funding potential. Okay, understand that business lenders, they have approval algorithms that their computers run on your business to determine if it's a high or a low risk of defaulting on a loan. Okay, your business also has a bank rating. If you're not even aware of your bank rating, there's no way that you're going to maximize the funding that you're going to get. Okay. So let's say, for instance, if you have a low 3 bank rating, guys, you're not going to even get $2,000. You want at least a low 5 rating or above when you're trying to acquire business loans and leases or what have you, right? Or high limits in your credit cards and loans. You want at least a low 5 bank rating. You know, so business owners must also know that you need to know what's the lender criteria in order to get approved for funding. You don't want to just guess that wrong. And this is why you really want to be careful about what you're doing when you're going after funding. Okay. Because guys, if you have more than 3 inquiries in the last 90 days, okay, lenders who would have otherwise approved you, they will now decline you for the next 6 months just to see what loans stacked up. Because when you're going after funding, you're going to do a stacking program, and lenders, they're aware of that. So if they see that you had too many inquiries, they don't want to be a part of that stacking program. So that's why it takes the right strategy to maximize the funding that you're going to get. Okay. So there are hundreds of personal and business credit cards. So you apply for the wrong one or applying in the wrong order, that's going to get you declined for other cards you would have possibly got approved for, or just give you extreme lesser amounts. So just understand that it takes precision. It takes a strategy. You just want to be well aware of what you're doing. Okay. So here's a business funding checklist. You want to make sure that your business is set up for success. You want to make sure you have everything in lender compliant. Like I say, DarylCallum.com, funding for your business. We help you get your business in compliance. As far as corp only financing, I had some notes here. You know, you need to understand that we help you guys with that as well. Just, it's different factors that determine if you're going to be eligible to get funding completely in your business name, separate than your personal social. Understand as well that it's never just one loan. A lot of people are looking for 50,000. You're looking for 250,000 to fund your business. Understand you're probably not going to get one loan for 250,000. It's going to take a stacking strategy. Okay. It's going to take multiple credit cards or multiple loans to get you there. Okay. So credit card stacking, guys, this is the best strategy to really maximize your funding potential. You definitely want to have this in your arsenal. This is basically where you're able to pull up multiple screens and get approved for multiple cards with the least amount of inquiries as possible. All right. And I can, show you guys what that looked like. But this is another strategy for you guys to help maximize your funding potential. I told you guys at the beginning of the call, I will be making an offer, but my job here tonight was to give you as much free value more than the offer. And this page right here, guys, I normally charge clients at least $5,000 for this, for me helping them with this strategy. So if you don't take nothing else from tonight, definitely take this with you. This is a strategy on how you were able to get 150,000 in business funding. All right. Now everything has to check off, right? You want to have at least an 80+ UBF funding estimator score and at least a 720 personal credit score. But this is what you want to do, guys. You want to get a credit union membership with these 3 credit unions. All right. Reason being, each of these credit unions, they pull from a different reporting agency, which means that when you go get a loan from Unify, they're going to pull from Equifax. Alliant pulls from TransUnion. PSECU, they pull from Experian. Okay. Each one of these credit unions will give you a $30,000 signature loan. That's $90,000 total. You just get one inquiry from each credit reporting agency. Now you have $90,000. Guess what you're going to do with that $90,000? You're not going to go spend it just yet. This is how you're going to maximize your funding potential. Like we spoke on before, you have comparable credit, right? This is how you're going to leverage the loans from the credit union to get you up to standards with comparable credit. So you want to go get a certificate of deposit with a secured business line of credit. Okay. So you want to go to a tier 1 bank. Okay. Go to Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, and put that whole 90,000 and get a certificate of deposit. All right. And what you want to do is get a 1-for-1 business line of credit for the full amount from that $90,000. So this is how it benefits you. Other banks, they can't see that you have a certificate of deposit from that bank. All they can see is the secured business line of credit. So guess what that's going to do for you? If they say that, hey, Chase lent that business $90,000, then I'm going to lend that business something similar to that. From there, you want to do a credit card stacking program, and you want to go after the right cards with 0% APR interest rate for the first 12 to 18 months. And typically you're able to get anywhere between $50,000 to $75,000 in credit cards. It's going to take you at least 8 to 10 cards, but that strategy is very, very effective. Y'all type some fire chats and emoji if you got some value from that strategy right there. And here's actually a case proof. I was able to help Katrina maximize this strategy. She actually got a $75,000 business line of credit. She got multiple credit cards. She was actually able to get over $160,000, guys, in just 90 days from leveraging this strategy, leveraging our system. So it works. So just understand that it's possible. If you're really looking to take your business to the next level, understand everything's possible. All right. So let's definitely have a real conversation. I want to show you guys something that's literally changed so many lives across the country, thousands of people, put them in the best possible position to win. I know you guys have been doing this thing on your own, but now, it's time to help create change, accept help and create lasting change. So this is what we have. Okay. If you're ready to maximize your business funding and start getting real results, this is going to be the next step, you guys. All right. What we have here is the Infinite Freedom Movement Wealth Network Wealth Bundle. This is what the Wealth Bundle is going to consist of. All right. It has done for you credit repair. Okay. We literally do all the credit repair for you, leveraging the different consumer laws. We have hands-on business credit building. A lot of those items are done for you. Advanced funding help, leveraging the right strategies with loans and credit cards. We have an ultimate business grant bundle. We have the passive investment strategies. We have earnings maximization, financial workshops, plus more. Okay. Everything you need to really just take your life and your business to the next level. By gaining access to the wealth bundle, you're going to be on the best route to excellent personal credit score, hands down. Okay. You're going to be able to build your business credit scores fast. You're going to be able to maximize your funding potential and basically really set you up to build generational wealth. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like with your journey with the wealth bundle. All right. Guys, first and foremost, this is life-changing. You get a whole year advanced credit restoration done for you. The young lady who helped change my life with personal credit and really took me from 450 to 720 in 4 months, Victoria, she's a part of my team now. Okay. So our credit experts will leverage consumers laws for you and do everything for you to take your personal credit to the next level. Hands-on business credit building. Guys, we have a proven system to help our clients become bankable. All right. Build strong business credit scores fast. Your business, your membership is going to include AI generated business credit software. Okay. Scheduled coaching calls, many of the items done for you, full 1 year mentoring, live hands-on coaching. I know a lot of people are teaching courses or what have you. You really want someone to help you with, because there's so many different nuances that you're going through. It's priceless to have a hands-on coach for a whole 12 months to help you maximize your funding potential, guys. Because truth be told, 50 to 150,000, that's just a start. We want to set you up for your business to get millions in the short-term and long-term future. All right. We got the business funding and credit card stacking program available as well with the wealth bundle. So once your business credit scores are built up, it opens up thousands of vendor and lender lines of credit. So getting you access to as much business financing and credit as possible is the foundation to our wealth bundle. All right. The goal is to get you your first funding as much as possible, and then build from there. You know, credit card stacking, like I mentioned, is just basically the process of applying for multiple credit cards simultaneously to access a larger unsecured line of credit. So we're going to help you with the right strategy where you're not getting denied to get multiple credit cards with high limits, you know, and really maximize your funding potential. We also got a grant bundle. All right. Type of one in the chat if you don't want to pay back the money that you receive. So we have a grant bundle, guys. You know, our grant bundle is basically everything you need to find and write a winning grant proposal. You know, it has hundreds of grants, over 400 business grants for women and minority-owned businesses. It has a business grant Bible. It has $500 business grant guaranteed. 30 grants to apply for today. It has the writing templates, you know, grants.gov, PowerPoint training, the grant cheat sheet. Guys, this grant bundle is updated monthly and you get lifetime access to the list. So every single month, you know, the grants are updated. And we also have grant writers who can help assist you with the grants as well. Okay. Another thing that you get with our wealth bundle is content creation and sales. You know, in order for your business to be profitable, guys, like, let's be real, at some point, you got to generate revenue. You got to generate sales. You know, you got to bring money inside of the business. So our team is going to help you learn how to master social media and increase revenue inside of your business as well. We can help you get all the credit to leverage, right? But at some point, we want to make sure that your business is actually profitable as well. So that's what we help you guys do. And also, you know, make some passive investments also. You know, in order for you to be financially free, you know, you want to have multiple streams of income. Okay. You want to have multiple streams of income, passive and residual streams of income as well. Of course, you want to invest money inside of your business to scale, but what about other investments? Let's say we had a strategy for you guys where you can invest in, you know, we have our company finds a Airbnb, launches the Airbnb and manages for you. And now you're just making money residually, hands off. You didn't have to go out there and get the unit. You didn't have to learn about Airbnb, anything of that nature. You just made the investment. What if you could do the same thing with trucking? That's what we're here for. That's what the wealth bundle is for. That's what the infinite freedom movement is for. It's just putting people in the best possible position to be financially free. Okay. So our membership is also going to include exclusive access to a Facebook group. You know, we teach you how to leverage trade lines. We have a lot of in-person conventions. You got weekly coaching calls. You got financial workshops. You got ebooks. And most importantly, guys, you got a community of like-minded individuals as well. Like I say, your network determines your net worth. You know, at the end of the day, look at the people, the 5 people that you speak to the most. Your income is going to be similar to theirs. So you want to get around other people who are successful if you want to become a successful person. Okay. If you're around 5 other millionaires, guess what? You're going to end up being the 6th one, guys. From here, I want to show you guys what exactly the business credit software looks like. It's literally cutting edge, the best business credit software on the planet. I'm going to let you guys check this out.
Our business success system is an extensive educational tool that teaches you how to access business financing, build business credit, and much more. The system lets you see available funding programs so that you learn what it takes to pre-qualify for each program. It makes sure your business has completed all the items of lender compliance so that lenders do not classify your business as having a high risk of default. The system helps you build strong business credit scores with the top credit reporting agencies, and it assists you in optimizing the personal credit scores of the business owners. Once all that is done, the system gives you access to over 3,000 vendor credit lines for every product and service imaginable. The process is laid out in a step-by-step manner that is extremely comprehensive and very easy to follow. The goal is to have your business be viewed by lenders and credit providers as having a low risk of default and therefore give you much more access to capital at significantly higher amounts and better rates.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. So you get a virtual coach that's going to walk you through everything, live hands-on coach, a lot of items done for you. This is what the whole software looks like. We take you from lender compliance, right? We show you, help you optimize your reporting, help you build up your business credit, help you get access to funding using the most effective strategies that exist with, some very advanced algorithms, guys, and help you continually doing online analysis as well, maximize earnings, and we got a lot of bonuses in there also. So this is literally a game changer. You're not going to find anything like this on the marketplace. This software alone would literally cost you $3,500. Okay, let's just go off into the value of this whole wealth bundle. Right, I'm about to shock you guys on tonight, but just that alone, that software with everything that comes with it is worth $3,500. The Ultimate Business Grant Bundle to help you get access to grants. Okay, money you don't have to pay back, everything you need. All right, that's updated monthly for a lifetime. That's worth at least $1,000. A year of credit restoration done for you, top tier, leveraging consumer laws at the highest level possible. Guys, think about it. A lot of you guys, you're taking the monthly fees of credit restoration. What does that look like after a year, 2 years? It adds up. Okay, you're going to normally spend at least $2,000 a year for a good credit repair person. All right, a funding coach. If a person is going to help you maximize the funding that you're going to get, if they're going to help you get $100,000, best believe they're going to charge you at least $2,500. Ebook bundle. I mean, you got every ebook you can possibly imagine on business credit, funding, personal credit, everything. The ebooks alone is worth $1,000, guys. 1 year of business credit coaching. We literally have a live coach. My guy Mark Sanderson is literally him and his team is going to help you hands-on through the system to maximize your business credit. You're going to pay a coach at least $3,000 if you go out there and try to find a business credit coach. The Facebook group that we have, that's normally $300. Okay, yearly access to the conventions. I mean, this is where you can really start building with people hands-on and make the right networks and the right connections, that can really, change your whole life. You meet the right person and they can put you in a position to really change everything for you. Content creation. How many of you guys don't really know how to work social media? You don't know how to make the right posts. You don't know how to do content. Okay, we're going to help you do that. You're going to pay a person at least $2,000 for that. All right, weekly coaching calls every single week. If you're paying that, if you add that up, what you're going to pay for weekly coaching calls, that's at least $5,000 a year, guys, from having 6- and 7-figure earners train you on how to level up in business. Okay, sales mastery. Go ask Tony Robbins what he charges. $4,000 is a deal, guys. The value of this wealth bundle with everything that you're going to get here is worth at least $25,000. Okay. Right now, what you want to do is text the person who invited you on this call and thank that person, because you guys are in luck. Okay. I promise you guys met us at the perfect timing. We only have 20 of these offers available for Black Friday. Once we sell out 20 at this price, it's done. It's normally $49.97. Today, guys, it's only $24.97. You can finance this. All right. You're able to get the business credit software. You're going to get the ultimate grant bundle. You're going to get a year of credit restoration done for you. You get the funding coach for a year. You get the ebook bundle, a year of business credit coaching, the Facebook group, the convention access, the content creation, weekly coaching calls, sales mastery. At some point, you got to generate sales, guys. There's only one flat fee of $24.97. Okay. You can go to myinfinitefreedom.net/join movement. So understand that I really want you guys to understand this. Okay. I know you guys are serious about taking your business to the next level, and I pray that everyone on this call do so. But I mean, truth be told, you're really on one or two paths at this point. Okay. They have something in business that's called the bridge is out path. And this is used typically what a lot of business owners lead to: continually funding out of pocket and limiting amount of capital that could be invested into your business. How that's the bridge is out because, listen, you're trying to pay your personal bills, you're trying to pay your business bill, you're trying to invest in it's just it's not enough. The bridge end up being out. Okay. You're trying to guess complex algorithms to build business credit and funding. It takes years, guys. Like our team, it took 10, 20 years to get this type of information to help another person, a shortcut through the process. 50% of startup businesses fail due to a lack of capital. Okay. 90% of business owners, what they end up creating is a long hour, low paying job that ends up being worth nothing. You need the capital to really leverage to put yourself in the best possible position. I mean, at the end of the day, what that path leads to is a lot of stress. I mean, it leads to being stuck, really, right? A lot of my clients just came to me stuck, they exhausted, unfulfilled, it leads to worry and insecurities. And I mean, at the end of the day, if your business failed, guys, that's corporate bankruptcy, right? But we do have a success path for you guys, all right? This is what the success path is going to look like with our wealth bundle, all right? Guys, it's going to lead to gratification and just wholeness, all right? We're really going to help you elevate your life and your business. This path allows you to be authentic and just have a life with no limitations. That's what the Infinite Freedom Movement is about. This path leads to creating a legacy that you deserve. If you desire it, you deserve it. And, you can make it happen. On the success path, just imagine these things. Okay. Just imagine really having the funds to take your business to the next level. What would that look like? Imagine running a thriving business and just living a successful life without any limitations, without any constraints just holding you down. Imagine no longer like worrying about paying everything out of pocket with business expenses. What would your life look like? What would your actions look like if you had access to that? Just finally seeing your business break financial barriers that facilitate generational wealth for your legacy. Guys, go to this link here. Like I say, we only accepting 20 people, and that discounted price is going to go back up to $49.97. myinfinitefreedom.net, join movement. I mean, you can't beat it. You're going to get everything on this slide, guys. Okay. You're going to get personal credit done for you. You get that business credit software exclusive. There's nothing else like that in this industry. I promise you. You get the ultimate grant bundle. You get funding coaching. Okay. You get the Facebook group, yearly conventions, in-person conventions, content creation to help you drive sales. You get weekly coaching calls for one low price of $24.97, right? Also, if you guys want to finance it, you can finance it over the course of 24 to 60 months. Okay, I'll actually drop the link, the funding link in the chat as well. But you can literally finance it. We have a partnership with Coaching Loan. You guys can just go to coachingloan.com /Infinite Freedom Movement. Sherry, if you don't mind, can you drop this link in the chat, please? I'm not able to pull it up because I have a full screen.
I got you.
Okay, perfect. And also drop the other link, the sign up link as well, the myinfinitefreedom.net /join/movement. But yeah, you can finance this fee as well, guys, over the course of 24 to 60 months as well. We can go ahead and start getting you some results, and that'll include exclusive access to everything mentioned. All right, guys, we literally have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials of people getting approved, for cars, for, loans, for homes, literally taking their business to the next level. If you're serious about really taking your business to the next level, you're really serious about getting the funding that you desire, it's people literally winning, and our goal next year, our goal in the next 5 years is to help 1 million business owners get the funding to take their business to the next level. We're working on a wealth network here where eventually we want to become a venture capitalist firm where we can actually start investing in other businesses to help them scale and just create a like-minded community to elevate ourselves, So our goal in the next 5 years, I've literally been able to help hundreds of people with business credit. I help thousands of people with personal credit. So now we're just really looking to help as many people as possible across the country and just really scale this to the next level. This here is a testimonial from one of my clients.
Hey, you guys.
Partners,
Happy
Karanda.
Tuesday, Karanda here. Just wanted to hop on really quick to let you all know that I am so excited about the services and the resources that we have for you all in this group, but not only for you all, but I have actually been taking advantage of the resources as well. So I've been following and using the credit business course and have set up another LLC, which I really like because I actually had somebody do my first one, didn't know what to do, nothing. So I really like how this walks you through step by step of getting everything situated. And I'm excited because I've got another LLC under my belt and I've been able to get another business credit card. So definitely excited, you guys. I'll be using some of the other resources too, but just wanted to come and share with you guys how excited I am because business credit is definitely key to my business and hopefully it is to yours. So if you're not familiar with how it works, definitely use the business credit course and then everything else too, the grants, you know, if you need your personal credit worked on, I mean, anything that you see in this group, definitely utilize. But again, I'm excited because I am on my way. So y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So what I'm gonna do here, I actually was gonna do 5 personal consultations for people. I got another 30 minutes. Type a 5 in the chat if you would like a one-on-one just to speak about moving forward with the wealth bundle. I got 5 slots available. We got 20 slots available for that price. Just type a 5 in the chat and we can set up an actual one-on-one consultation. Okay, we got 1 person. Type a 5 in the chat if you would like a one-on-one consultation. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't mind, type in your name, please, as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not able to see your name. Okay, Aisha, Paisha, absolutely. Okay, who? One person, you're popping up as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, DeMarcus Ellis. Okay, absolutely. I'll shoot you over a text, King. Would anyone else like a one-on-one consultation? Type a 5 in the chat. We got 3 more one-on-one consultations left. Okay, Aisha and DeMar. Okay, Roger. Okay, awesome. Mr. Roger, we got 2 more one-on-one consultations. Okay, someone else just texted me as well. Nakia just texted me. Okay, 1 more one-on-one consultation, guys. Okay, this is gonna fill up fast. $24.97. That's gonna set you up for 2023. You're done. You don't want to try to, you know, once the first of the year comes, try to get things right. You want to already be taking off, right? So that's what we're here to do. Help you take off with your life and in your business 100%. Okay, if not, you guys just go to my website. You can book a consultation from there, darylcallum.com. Sherry dropped the links here as far as the financing and to join as well. Other than that, Sherry, I'll let you close us out.
Man, that was phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for joining. If nothing else, I know that you took a ton of notes.